Shout out to Money Brown, man. Respect Junior. My boy Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV. And keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on after the fight? Well, it's your boy Money back with another one, man. This one here's on the Mexican sensation, the 4-division world champion, looking to be undisputed in September. Canelo Alvarez, man. Canelo is holding the WBA, the WBO, and the WBA Super 168-pound world titles. And, he's looking to do something special. And we got Edgar Berlanga, the rising Puerto Rican star, man. Edgar Berlanga, we all know he had 16 first-round knockouts in his first 16 fights, but that streak has stopped. You know what I'm saying? In the 17th fight, he went the distance, but he dropped my man 4 times. But nonetheless, fam, listen. Canelo is looking at Edgar Berlanga like this, man. I'm big dog, man. You're a little pup. You're a little pup. You feel me? Now, the word on the curb is, Edgar Berlanga supposed to have 2 more years before he take on Canelo Alvarez. They groomed him up for Canelo Alvarez, for that Puerto Rican, that Mexico, showdown. We know about all the Puerto Ricans in Mexico, Mexican showdowns that it was in the game of boxing. But nonetheless, they supposed to be grooming this kid up for Canelo Alvarez. They saying he's the knockout killer. And Canelo looking at this boy like, man, you just a pup. You just a pup. You understand me? You better sit your young ass down somewhere and you better grow. You feel me? I repeat, Canelo telling Edgar Berlanga, you better sit your young ass down somewhere and you better grow. You feel me? But nonetheless, Edgar Berlanga out there, he's a up and coming prospect. You know what I'm saying? 17-0 now. Like I said, 16 first round knockouts. And, he dropped my man 4 times. DeMar Nicholson, and he ended up going the distance. But Edgar Berlanga is still in 8-round fights. He's still in 8-round fights, you feel me? Still in 8-round fights. And I can't really look too far into what he's going to do, with Canelo Alvarez. You know what I mean? Just like I say, you still up and coming. You still making your name, right? You still making your name. But we talking about Canelo Alvarez here, homie. We talking about Canelo Alvarez. And this is no knock on Edgar because he's supposed to feel like this. He feel like he's tough, he's rough, and he'll blow your house down. You know what I'm saying? But he's saying he need 2 more years. And he just was at the Canelo fight, and he's sucking it all in, doing a little scouting, things of that nature, picking up on things Canelo like to do. But within 2 years, because Canelo is 30 years old, Canelo will be 32 years old, right? Canelo would have been learned so much more, bro. He would have been learned so much more. And I just can't really see, to me, Edgar Berlanga in 2 years being ready for Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? This just to me, though. Maybe other people might see something different. Just to me, I don't really see Edgar Berlanga being ready for this man right here, bro. It's just too much. It's just too much. Looking at Edgar Berlanga's style, looking at the way he fight. You talking about taking on fucking a Hall of Fame fighter. You know what I'm saying? Arguably the greatest Mexican fighter of all time. You're going to need to do more, bro. You're going to need to do more. You know what I'm saying? And you got to work on skills. You're going to have to work on skills. Because if you think you're going to be ready for Canelo in 2 years, I don't think so. If you think just power is going to do it, and you saying, man, look, you got to have the balls. It's okay to have the balls, my G. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with having the heart, the nuts, and the guts to go into that ring and face somebody. And you're supposed to want to be the best. You're supposed to want to be the best. You feel me? You got to feel like you're the best if you want to be the best. You know what I'm saying? No knock on it. No knock at all, bro. No knock at all. So I'm not knocking Edgar Berlanga for saying he want to get into that ring with him. It's just that in that time frame, to me, just to me, the age that Edgar Berlanga is, and I'm not saying don't put him in a ring with Canelo. Because if you feel like you want to get in that thing with Canelo, well, let it be. Let it be. You know what I mean? If you feel like you got the balls and the nuts and you work your way there, because Edgar Berlanga is growing as a star. I'm going to give him that. He is growing. I mean, he's touching the entertainment world. We're seeing him with Snoop Dogg. We're seeing him with Lil Wayne. He's popular with his woman and things of that nature. So, he's making his name known. He's making his name known. So I'm not going to say that, or don't put him in the ring with him in the next 2 years. If he work his way to that position that he's at 168 and he earned the position, right? Give him the fight. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can do. And like I say, we know the Mexican and Puerto Rican showdowns, you know, they always is built for a big ass pay-per-view and a big ass bang. You understand what I'm saying? Salvador Sanchez, Wilfred Gomez, you feel me? Was a big one. Jose Ramirez versus Edwin Rosario. You know what I'm saying? When we looking at these things, Felix Trinidad versus Fernando Vargas. I know that's one that all y'all can remember. In 2000, ain't that far away, right? 21 years ago, but we still remember that, right? What's more? Wilfred Gomez, Carlos Zarate. You know what I'm saying? So these Mexicans and Puerto Rican showdowns, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., Edwin Rosario. It's like when we looking at these things, man. Wilfred Gomez, Lupe Pinto. We know Lupe Pinto is one of the greatest Mexican fighters of all time. You feel me? People are saying Canelo is above him. You feel me? So it's like when you start talking about these fights of a Puerto Rican and Mexico showdown, Miguel Cotto, Antonio Margarito, we all know the story behind that, right? With Cotto saying that boy had loaded gloves and shit. Orlando Salido versus Juan Manuel Lopez. We all know Juan Manuel Lopez, right? And we all know Orlando Salido, who beat Lomachenko. If I'm not mistaken, I think Juan Lopez dropped Mikey ass one time. You feel me? So, like, man, we got to understand these wars, bro. So, Felix Trinidad's Luis Campos. You feel me? So, just looking at the situation, it got star potential written over it. Star potential written over it, right? And it'll be one hell of a fight if Edgar Berlanga can get to that level. If Edgar Berlanga can get to that level. Because like I say, 16 fights in, 17 fights, not really no known fighters on your resume. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows nobody that you fought. So you're growing, man. You are growing. You need time to grow. And I understand you saying 2 years, but, you know, we'll see within them 2 years how many times you fight a year and what opponents are you fighting. You feel me? What opponents are you fighting? Because if you got people that move on up, like Andrade and Cholo, right? And you got David Benavidez right there, that's just going to push you back. It's just going to push you back. Unless you get into the ring with those dudes and you whooping their ass. You feel me? You whooping their ass because you're going to have to beat competition like that to show me that you are ready for a Canelo Alvarez, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't like, he got power. Edgar Berlanga got real raw power, bro. And that's something I'm not going to deny. That's something you can't deny, bro. Something you can't deny. But you got to need more than power to beat the Canelo Alvarez. You know, Canelo looking at this kid like, man, look, when I was 23, I fought Floyd Money Mayweather, right? Whether I was ready or not. But I had almost, 40-some fights before I fought him? You feel me? And not only that, you know, I was one of the baddest motherfuckers in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I like Edgar Berlanga, but, like, Edgar Berlanga is not on the Canelo Alvarez level at that age. You feel me? He's not on the Canelo Alvarez level at that age. Like, when Canelo was his age, Canelo was a way bigger star. Canelo was way better, how can I say it, skill-wise. Skill-wise, he was way better. Now, power might be the same. You know, Edgar Berlanga, the bigger guy, so, of course, the power's going to be there for him. He might have a little bit more power than Canelo at that age. But right now, man, Canelo is just too smart for Edgar Berlanga, bro. He's just too smart. And I like Edgar Berlanga. I like him a lot. I'm not going to lie, bro. I like the kid. I think the kid do have raw talent. You feel me? I feel like he got raw talent. But to say that in 2 years I'll be ready for a Canelo Alvarez, I don't know, man. I really don't know about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know about that. And then Canelo is on that, he's on that money wave, bro. He's on that money wave. So if you're telling me in 2 years you're going to make yourself this big star, and it's possible. Don't get me wrong. It is very, very possible for Edgar Berlanga to rise as a star. Because like I said, he's already introduced to the entertainment business. You feel me? He's known more than once. You know, he's going to have to get to talking more. You know what I mean? But for us, the entertainment business, like I say, when you align yourself with Snoop Dogg and Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying? You doing something. You're doing something, and it's smart. It's a smart marketing plan, and it's a smart marketing move. But you're going to have to do more than that. You're going to have to do more than that to get to that star level. To get to that level to where you're ready for a Canelo Alvarez, or a Canelo Alvarez even paying attention to you. Because if you think about it, in 2 years, if Earl Spence Jr. then came up in 2 years, right? You think Canelo's going to be looking at you or Earl Spence Jr.? You feel me? If Earl Spence Jr. was to, continue his rise, right? And beat Turnbull Crawford, become undisputed, go to 154, do his thing there, then move to 160, you dig? And still have that star power that he has, and even it grew even more. Do you think Canelo Alvarez is going to be looking at an Edgar Berlanga? Or is he going to be looking at an Earl Spence Jr., who he know for a fact, that they can go to Dallas Cowboys Stadium and sell out 100,000 seats? See what I'm saying? Now, you say they have to build another stadium because y'all can sell out 150,000 seats, but you're going to have to do your part, Edgar. You're going to have to do your part. And them some big fucking shoes to fill, brother. Some big shoes to fill. You understand me? Especially coming from Puerto Rico and them Puerto Rico greats. You know what I'm saying? Them Puerto Rico greats. You know what I'm saying? Felix Trinidad and motherfucking Miguel Cotto. You're going to have some big shoes to fill, my brother. That means you're going to have to put in some work, like Rihanna say. You understand me? It's possible. Especially how the game is today, it's possible, bro. If they can get you a few fights that's going to be good, then put you in there with some great fights. Oh, man. But it's going to be on you to show up and show out. I repeat, it's going to be up on you to show up and show out. Because to get Canelo Alvarez attention, you're going to have to been done something, bro. And it's more than becoming a champion, as we can see. It's more than becoming a champion, as we can see. You know what I mean? And that knockout streak, don't get me wrong, that put a buzz on your ass. It lit a little fire up under your ass. You know what I'm saying? But when it stopped, people was looking at you like, oh, man. People was just, he all hype. He did, I'm like, wait a minute, calm down. The kid still got 4 knockdowns in that round. It could have been stopped, right? But he did what he did, and he got the W. And I like his style going towards the fight. You know what I'm saying? He want to get the knockout, but if he don't get it, he's not going like pissed off or mad at the end of the fight. You know what I mean? Because he understands, I still got the win. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I still got the win. So, Canelo Alvarez, man, like, he's going to look at this kid and say, you got to grow. You know what I'm saying? He going to be watching the growth. He going to be watching what's going on. People not going to let it slip. They going to be letting him know things of that nature. But an Edgar Berlanga being a Canelo Alvarez, I can't see it. I can't see it now. I can't see it 2 years from now. You know what I mean? Canelo is not going to be slipping 2 years from now. He's like, yeah, he'll be up there, 32 years of age? I don't see Canelo slipping. Canelo said he got 7 years left. And in 2 years from now, bro, he's still a bad motherfucker. Oh, yes, he is. And he might even be a little better. So you better watch it, kid. You know what I'm saying? Watch what you wish for, homie. Watch what you wish for. But like you say, you got the heart, you got the nuts, and you got the guts to go in there and prove that you're the best. And I respect that in you, Edgar. I respect that in you. All I'm going to tell you, kid, is to work hard. Work extremely hard. Don't get caught up, right? Because getting caught up and slipping and getting in the ring with Canelo Alvarez, that'll be your ass, son. That'll be your ass. You feel me? But we will see in the future, man. Canelo Alvarez, go look at this kid right now and say he haven't done anything. He's growing. He's an 8th-round fighter. Please don't mention his name with mine. Please don't mention his name with mine. You understand what I'm saying? I'm on motherfucking $100 million shit, $50 million shit, $30 million shit. You know what I'm saying? This kid just scratching the surface. We'll see what he do in the future. Let's see if he the real deal or not. Let's see if he can do more than just, try to use his power to get cats out of there. You dig? Because you're going to have to learn how to do more if you think about beating Canelo Alvarez. But shouts out to Edgar Berlanga for having the heart. He's up and coming. He's a hungry lion. He's seen what Teofimo Lopez did, so he feel like he can do the same thing. The difference is Canelo is a different monster. Like I'm telling Jerron Boots Ellis, Earl Spence Jr. is a different monster. It ain't the same. It ain't the same. But I wish both of these boys the best. Canelo got a fight coming up in September. I think Berlanga will be announcing the fight day soon. And we'll just see what happens in the future, man. Could Berlanga talk us into this Canelo fight? He just might do it. He just might do it. But we will see. Until then, it's your boy Monty. This is the NSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the video. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.